What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Larkin Poe. Yes, indeed. How about that? Larkin Poe making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Travesty, and Travesty wanted to see me react to this. It is Larkin Poe with a tune entitled Bleach Blonde Bottle Blues. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Larkin Poe, no surprise there. And the video has 3 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Larkin Poe, Bleach Blonde Bottle Blues, official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Here we go again.
Yep, there's that word official coming off of their official page. Yes, indeed. Look, you already know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it, all right? All I'm going to say is this. We're going to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this. Bleach blonde bottle blues, baby's got a short fuse. Boom bombshell, raising hell in white linen. She been everywhere, seen everything, saw it on the big screen. Y'all got nothing on that. I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do? I said, ooh, child, what you got? I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleach blonde bottle blues? Shell pink Cadillac, cherry cola, six-pack, the pop and fizz, it hits you like a hammer. She is turning heads, weapon grade legs, seen her on the big screen, y'all got nothing on that. I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do? I said, ooh, child, what you got? I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleach blonde bottle blues? How you gonna ride? Feel the fire like a first kiss. How you gotta ride at your own risk? You gotta ride at your own risk. How you gonna die? So go and live it while you get it. How you gotta ride at your own risk? You gotta ride at your own risk. Yeah, brother, feed on it.
Their strength is absolutely their vocals, and not so much how they're singing, but what they're singing. Their harmony delivery is really nice. And not so much, okay, yes, the notation is important, absolutely, but the movement is just as important. Knowing when to have your harmonies descending against your main melodic line ascending, or when to have your harmonies ascend with the main melodic line, or sometimes having the harmonies ascend while the main melodic line descends. That is not always easy to do. That involves a lot of trial and error and having the courage to try. Because how easy would it be to find the harmonies work well together when they both go up? You know, let's hit those thirds and let's go up together. And it's going to sound good, you know? Why bother changing it? It already sounds good. Well, some people have the forethought and the vision to be able to say, and the courage to be able to say, let's try another way. Let's try something else. It's so easy just to take the path of least resistance. It's so easy, right? So we found that going on the thirds, going up together, it sounds good. Okay, let's try this. Let's start up on the 7, work our way down to the 5, while the main melodic line starts on the root and goes up to the 3rd to create a 3rd, a major 3rd, if we go up to the minor 3rd, or go up to the major 3rd and create the minor 3rd with the 5th. Not everybody would take the time. A lot of people would just be happy with, hey, you know what? We found harmonies that work. Let's just stick with it. Call it a day. Let's not try to make it better. You know, they do, and I appreciate that. I like the movement with the harmonies in different directions, not just staying with the same movement in motion and keeping the same distance with the main melodic line. Because I'm going to be honest with you folks, that gets boring sometimes. It really does. It wears on you. Both from a listening standpoint and honestly, from a performing standpoint as well. Sometimes it gets a little mundane, I guess is the best way to put it. So I appreciate their vocal work. I appreciate their harmonies. Now, as far as their musicianship goes, it's solid. You know, it's absolutely solid. We have a guitar and we have a... It's not a lap guitar, it's not a steel guitar. Somebody told me in the comments once what it's called. It has the metal resonator. God. I don't remember. It's not a steel guitar. It's not a lap guitar. There's a name for it. And it has to do with a steel resonator that it has in the front. I do not remember. But in any case, I'm sure people in the comments will let me know. The musicianship sounds solid. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing amazing, but it sounds solid, okay? So I'm enjoying this. It sounds good, okay? So let's get back into this and let's see where we go from here.
Hey, brother, get on it. Hey, brother, get on it. Yeah. Bleach Blonde Bottle Blues, gravel in my good shoes, stomp and shake, take pity on me. I've been everywhere, seen everything, now I wanna come clean, y'all. I say what I mean, ooh. Just say what you mean. I mean, ooh. Just say what you mean. I mean, ooh. Child, what you gonna do with them Bleach Blonde Bottle Blues? How you gonna ride? Feel the fire like a first kiss. How you gonna ride at your own risk? You gotta ride at your own risk. How you gonna die? So go and live it while you get it. How you gonna ride at your own risk? You gotta ride at your own risk. at your own risk. You gotta ride at your own risk. Here, brother, get on it.
The ending. It's a little cheese, but it's good cheese. It's not bad cheese, but it is a little cheese. I kind of saw that coming. They could have had a much stronger ending. They really could have, but the ending they came up with, it works. For this style of song, it does work. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. Yeah, I promise you, folks, this is going to be a short review. Do not get comfortable. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Larkin Poe with Bleach Blonde Bottle Blues. This was a request from Basti. Okay, I got a score, and let's just get to it. Hopefully, Larkin Poe fans will listen to everything I had to say before they decide to jump on me. Because believe me, this is not bad. Okay, I promise you, it's not bad. So here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 6.4. Yep, 6.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.4. What does that mean? Well, a 6.4 would translate to a pretty good skill rating, okay? So overall, I think the song is actually pretty good. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. So there you go, a 6.4, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. B as in boy, not D, B-. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Let's just get this out of the way, okay? Musicianship, it was solid, okay? It was solid musicianship across the board. Clearly, they know how to play their instruments with this style of this honky-tonk style of music. I absolutely get that, okay? And they did a fine job with it, okay? I have no complaints about their musicianship. Am I going to sit here on the flip side and go, oh my God, that was some of the most amazing guitar playing I've ever heard in my life? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry. Y'all would see right through me if I did that. So no, it's not the most amazing guitar playing I've ever seen, but it was solid. It got the job done. So no complaints about anything they did there. The strongest part of this song, I mean, the groove was nice. Don't get me wrong. The groove and the feel of the song were absolutely nice. But if I'm being honest, the strongest thing about this song was the vocals. And not so much the delivery of, as far as like tone and vowel formation. I mean, it was very much that typical style of honky-tonk music. They have the formation, they have the twang in their voices, and it absolutely fits, okay? Not even so much a notation standpoint from the main melodic line. What really kind of impressed me more than anything was the movement in the harmonies. Having the courage to go against the flow. Here comes the main melodic line going upwards. Well, here's the harmonic line coming downwards, and they meet at a point where they have a nice harmony form. Or going up and then coming down to match, or going down and coming up to match. There was some really nice movement in the harmonies. There really was. And I gotta say, not always what I expected. It was not predictable. Sometimes went up, sometimes went down, sometimes it did both. And it ended up creating some really nice movement within the melodic and harmonic lines. So I appreciated that. I absolutely did. I appreciate the time it took to come up with those lines. And the execution was nicely done. Their voices are very pleasing to the ear. They blend really well together. They definitely complement each other in a very nice way. So I had no problem with anything I heard, to be honest with you. I'm just not going to sit here and ooh and ah and oh my gosh, that's the most amazing song I've ever heard in my life. No, it's not, but it is good. It's actually a pretty good song overall. May not necessarily be my style, but I mean, I got no problem listening to it. Will I ever listen to this again? If it comes on, yeah, sure. You know who would love this song? I'm willing to bet. I'll bet you anything Mrs. Heretic would love this song. I'll bet you she would. I gotta pop it on for her and see if she digs this. Then again, knowing my luck, Mrs. Heretic's probably already heard it, and she'll go, "Oh yeah, I know this. This is Larkin Poe," and I'm gonna look at her and go, "I just can't surprise you anymore, can I?" But in any case, a 6.4. First time on the channel, not a bad way to go. And yes, folks, for those of you that are fans of Larkin Poe, 6.4, it's not bad, okay? We don't get into the bads until we get under 5. So we're not under 5 here. 6.4. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.4, which is a pretty good skill rating. 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I've spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then, by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.